I believe in the triune nature of God rather than that word Trinity, because even though Christians don't necessarily think this way, the idea of a Trinity exists in many religions. There's a Trinity in Hinduism where there's the three head gods. There is a Trinity in the Egyptian religion. There's a Trinity in the Canaanite religion. And in Greek mythology, there's a Trinity. So the term Trinity implies three separate gods, even though that's not how Christians view it. But the term Trinity implies three separate gods, which is why a lot of Jews, like somebody already said, believing in Jesus as God is idolatry. But I don't see them as separate beings. I see them as being God being triune in nature. In Judaism, there was always the belief that God had parts. He's just like us, where we're one person. But see, God made us like him. He made man and woman. It takes a man and a woman together to represent the image of God. And through the man and woman comes children. And so that is the same as God. In fact, in the Old Testament, the only place the term echad, God is echad. That means God is one. The only other place it's used for is for a husband and wife. They are echad. They become one. And that's representative of how God has parts. The ruach, that's the spirit of God, was always considered the feminine qualities of God. Even the word ruach hakodesh, the Holy Spirit, is written in feminine form. Shekinah, the glory of God that sits on the mercy seat, Shekinah, is written in feminine form. And so his spirit was always considered the feminine, merciful qualities, parts of God. And the Father, Yehovah, the God the Father, he was always considered the masculine judge. And of course, if you look at what God says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, and with all your strength, he lists your three parts right there. God tells you you're a triune being. You're a triune being because your heart and your mind is not the same thing, but they're a part of you. They're very different, distinct parts of you, but they're a part of you. They make you you. Your mind and your body, very distinct, different parts, but they're a part of you. So you have three parts. God tells us we have three parts. He has three parts. And so the mind, the judge, that's the Father. The heart, the spirit, that's the Holy Spirit. And then, of course, the Word made flesh, the body, that is Yeshua. That is the Son. So it's not that there's three separate gods. It's that they're all part of the same being. Mind, body, and spirit.